So today I'm going to be doing a winter get ready with me. I was going to do this monthly, but honestly my products don't change up that much. So I thought instead seasonally I will sit down and share with you my everyday skincare and makeup routine. I am very fortunate and get sent a lot of PR beauty products. So at some point I do want to do like a big haul and maybe try some of those out. This get ready with me is just going to show you the products that I'm reaching for every day and have been for at least the last few weeks, if not months. I think in winter a lot of people suffer with dry skin. I generally have dry skin all year round, but it is worse in winter. So I do reach for more kind of hydrating, moisturising products. I'm thinking of also maybe doing a sit down video talking about content creating, how I got into it, talking about UGC content and getting paid. So if you do have any questions for that, do leave them below. Anyway, let's get into the routines. I'm firstly going to put on this new headband that I got from Sainsbury's. How cute is this? It also came with a scrunchie, but I needed a new one because my other one was getting a little bit grubby, and I'm really feeling the blue. Like, I love pastel blue at the minute. Obviously we're into February now, so everything in the shops is like heart themed or floral, and I am here for it. Okay, so I'm going to start off with my cleanser, which is the Cetaphil Hydrating Foaming Cream Cleanser. I absolutely love this. You only need a little bit. It's lasted me ages, but this is really hydrating and softening. And I might have said this before, but whenever I have a cold and I get like really dry skin around my nose, this is one of the only skincare products I can use, just because it's so gentle. So yeah, I'm going to clean my face with this. Obviously I would normally do this in my bathroom, but the lighting is just a lot better here in my office, and I just wanted to sit down and do my full routine here. I'm also trying to be a little bit quieter because James has been on a night shift, so he's in bed. But as you can see, it foams up really nicely, and as I said, it's just so gentle, and my skin just always feels so soft after using this. Also from Sainsbury's, I just recently got some new flannels, and is there anything better than a new face cloth, like when it's really nice and soft and new and clean? But yes, I'm just gonna clean the cleanser off my skin. Miley's currently looking out the window. I think she's looking at birds. She's not been very well the last few weeks, so I mean, obviously I love all three of the pets, but Miley's like my first child, my first fur baby, and yeah, I just love her so much. It's quite funny actually, because whenever I film a video, whenever I'm sat talking to the camera, Miley just appears. Also, whenever I sit down to film a video, I can guarantee that one of the cats has sat on my office chair, and I feel really guilty for making them move. Face is all clean, and next up is a toner. So this is what I'm using at the moment, and I got this sometime in December I think, and I use this every single day, morning and night. This would probably be one of my favourite skincare products I've ever received. I really rate it. Is the Laneige Cream Skin Toner and Moisturiser. So you could actually get away with not using a moisturiser with this product because it is that hydrating. That's Miley climbing into my Primark bag. But yeah, really hydrating and moisturising. I do go in with a moisturiser anyway, but you could get away with not using one. A question that I get a lot about skincare is how my skin copes with using so much new skincare. So when I get sent beauty products, I usually use it for a couple of days to gauge an opinion and a review, see how I feel about the product, and obviously create some content. Then the product will go into a little storage basket I have in my office until I'm ready to use it properly and incorporate into my routine. Often I get sent like 1 or 2 products, so the rest of my routine stays the same. So my skin actually handles it quite well, but it's not a case of me using like different beauty products every single day. I usually stick to one routine, and just as and when I get sent stuff, I'll try it out for a few days. But the reason this reminded me of that question is because as soon as I tried this, it went straight onto my like little skincare tray. I knew I loved it, and I've used it every single day since. So I'm just going to get a little cotton round How cute are these jars, by the way? I've got one that says clean, that I keep my little cotton pads in, and then I've got one that says wake up and makeup, which came with beauty blenders in. I got them from TK Maxx, and they're the Ray Dunn range, so I absolutely love these. I'm gonna pop a little bit of this on here and just gonna swipe it over my skin, and obviously toners just get rid of any kind of excess dirt or makeup or cleanser, but because this is a 2-in-1, it's also hydrating your skin at the same time, and honestly this is just so soothing. Like, this is probably my favorite part of my skincare routine. For my serum, I'm using the Cosrx Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence. Bit of a mouthful. I really like this as well because it's very hydrating, and the consistency, it's like very sticky, but it sinks into the skin very quickly. So I find it very hydrating, but I feel like my other products sit very well on top of this, if this makes sense. Snail Mucin has lots of amazing benefits, and Cosrx is definitely probably one of my favourite K-beauty brands. Again, it's just one of those products that leaves my skin feeling super soft. Okay, for eye cream, I've actually decided to use a new product because the eye cream I was using before just isn't doing anything for these bags. So I recently received this, which is the Oscar Eye Wonder Nutri-Active Eye Serum. So I'm going to give that a go and see if that works some magic. So I can't really give you much of a review on this at the moment. However, how cute is that packaging? It looks like a mini version of some of their bigger products that they have. I just think it's really cute. So yeah, I'm just going to try that. And that on under my eyes and on my eyelids, and I'm just going to gently pat that in with my fingers. I don't know if to repurchase one of my favourite Body Shop products. I used to have the Oils of Life eye cream, and that was one of my absolute go-tos for these dark circles. And actually, if you've been subscribed to my channel for a while, you'll know that I used to do the Body Shop at home, and I absolutely loved it. I really enjoyed doing it, like being a part of the community. I didn't have the time for it anymore and just kind of drifted away from it. But recently I heard the very sad news that the Body Shop at home is actually closed, which I'm really shocked about. I think a few people saw it coming, so there must have been some changes that kind of, you know, made people think that it was a possibility. But I was really surprised and really sad. I actually knew some people that did it as their full-time job, which I just think is crazy because they have not just lost, you know, like a side hustle, lost their whole business and income. A few people that I follow that did it have actually moved on to Temple Spa. Give some of those products a go. I personally won't be joining any companies just because I don't have the time for it. I'm starting a new job next month, which is very exciting but nerve-wracking. I've got my little travel business as well that I really need to get back into, and obviously my content, so I just do not have the time for it. But I'm interested in trying some of the Temple Spa products. It's also got really bright and sunny in my office. I wish it had done when I started this video. Anyway, moving on to moisturiser. I'm using this from Lancome. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's the HPN 300 Peptide Cream. Oh my god, this is amazing. I got two versions of it. I think this is a rich one. The other one I give to my sister Jess, and we both love this. It is a very expensive product for me personally. Like, it's not a budget skincare item, it is more of a luxury, but I'm obsessed and I love it that much that I would actually say it's worth the money. But it's something I would definitely have to save up for to repurchase. But honestly, it is just so hydrating, and as I said, I think this is the rich one, but my skin just feels amazing after it. It's just one of my favourite moisturisers I've ever used. There's high performance rich cream for dry skin, so definitely one to try if you've got very dry skin. There's lots of other benefits. I believe this range is also good for anti-aging if that's a factor that you're looking for. Really love how it makes my skin look and feel. My last skincare product is this SPF from La Roche-Posay. I really rate this SPF. I know that Garnier have like a dupe of it. I love both of them really. I mean, it's a little bit grubby. Obviously the liquid looks like a yellowy colour, actually the invisible one, and it blends in just absolutely fine, like white residue or anything. Yeah, just a very nice SPF. I'm just going to rub the rest of it on the back of my hands, which is a little tip that I saw somewhere, because otherwise it's going to go to waste. It means that your hands are also protected, because especially when you're out and you're wearing like coats and jumpers and things. The back of your hands and your face, they're the two things that are getting the most sun and light. Moving on to my beauty routine, starting off with a primer. This is the YSL Blur Primer, which I absolutely love, and I'm starting to run low on, which is very sad. I love a blur primer because obviously it makes your skin very soft and it kind of conceals some of the imperfections, any like pores or anything like that, and it just obviously makes your makeup last a lot longer. I will say is I absolutely love this product, but it is very similar to any other blur primers. This one by Benefit, and I've had another one before, I can't remember what brand that was. I rate it, but it is very similar to other ones which would probably be cheaper. Next I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. So I actually won this product in one of the Girlies IRL giveaways, and it was their viral beauty giveaway, and I am honestly obsessed with this. It's definitely a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter and a fraction of the price, so I would definitely rebuy this myself. It's in shade 3, which is light medium, and I'm just going to pop a little bit of that just all over my face and neck. I'm just rubbing this in with my hands, which I just prefer to do personally. It just makes it feel like I'm getting a more even coverage all over my face, so I'm just going to rub that in. So it just gives me a nice healthy looking glow, a little bit of coverage. It actually has hyaluronic acid in, which also means it's hydrating, so great for winter skincare. Definitely one to try if you want that clean girl glass skin effect. So I'll actually just wear this on its own during the week when I'm at work. If I have a day off or I'm going out, then usually I will add some foundation. This is the one that I'm using at the moment, which is the Max Factor Face Finity All Day Flawless. I do absolutely love this foundation, but I don't think I'm going to pop it on today because it is just a chilled home day for me today. It's a Sunday and I have no plans other than walking the dog. I'm still going to go in with some concealer though. So I'm currently using the Fox Filter by Huda Beauty, which is a colour corrector, and I just use a tiny bit under my eyes to conceal those dark under eyes. And I'm going to use my beauty blender to blend that in. Definitely say that my dark under eyes are probably the thing I'm most conscious about with my face. So it just makes me feel a little bit more confident, and I definitely should have wet my beauty blender, but I can't be bothered to get up and go to the bathroom to do it. Going in with the L'Oreal Paris Infallible 24-hour More Than Concealer, and again just need a tiny little bit under, I say that's quite a big blob, isn't it, but just under my eyes. I'm not really bothered about concealing any spots or anything. I'm just going to use the same beauty blender. Okay, moving on to powder. I'm just using the Revolution HD Super Matte Powder, which is a loose powder. I've had this one a while actually, and it was really cheap. So I'm just going to use a little bit of that just to set the... Hang on, I forgot something. Firstly, I'm going to use this Flush Balm from Merit, which I absolutely love. Actually running very low on this, which is making me very sad because I absolutely love this product. I love a liquid blush or a blush balm, and yeah, this is just one of my favourites. It's in the shade Beverly Hills, which I think is just a really pretty kind of subtle nudie pink, if that makes sense. But I just kind of pat that on with either my fingers or the beauty blender, just kind of whatever I feel like doing. Gives me a little bit of colour, makes me look a little bit healthier because I do have quite pale skin. And then I go in with the powder, and you have forgot something, and I'm just going to pop a little bit all over my face. So next is eyebrows, and I've got this kind of coloured eyebrow gel from Kiko. It's quite dark. This is in the shade 2. I probably should have just got the 1, but literally all I do is put a tiny bit kind of there, try to make it the same, and then I just use an old eyebrow gel. Like, this is so grubby. This isn't a good advertisement for these products, is it? But yeah, just an old eyebrow gel which is nearly empty, and I just use it to kind of brush through that colour and just make it even. Same on the other side. Obviously my natural hair colour is brown, kind of like this colour here, so I just kind of try and match it with that. And yeah, just push the colour through and just kind of also put the hairs into place. That's it for my eyebrows, and then onto my eyes. So I'm going to add a tiny bit of eyeshadow, and I either use this brown here from my Zoeva matte palette. Other option I usually go for is in this Morphe palette, and it's this kind of shimmery rose gold. I'm just gonna go for the matte brown today. So this palette is honestly so old, like, oh, it says 36 months you can have it open for. That's 3 years, isn't it? That's quite good, because normally they say like a year or two, and I just feel like that's not a long time for an eyeshadow. Even 3 years, I mean, I've definitely had this. I must have got this when I was like 17 or 18. I'm now 26. Definitely pushing over that 3-year mark, but never mind. And I'm just going to literally add a little bit of the brown just into the crease of my eye, just for a pop of colour. As I said, this is my very just natural everyday makeup look that I do for work and things, so nothing fancy, but it's just the products that I always reach for and really like. I said I might do a PR unboxing and also test some of the products out. As a sneak peek, I've received this eyeshadow palette from Urban Decay, which looks stunning. Got some new Max Factor lip glosses. I might try those out in a video. Also do some get ready with me's on TikTok, because I love watching them myself, and it would give me a chance to try out those new products as well. Curl my eyelashes. Look at that difference. I'm actually going to Ibiza in April for a hen do, and I think I'm going to get my lashes tinted and lifted for that, because I did that when we went to Spain in October and I was obsessed. Like, I just loved having my lashes done. We've also just booked another trip to Krakow in June, which I'm really excited about. The new job that I've got is better money and better holidays, so I really want to make the most of that. Me and James really want to travel more, like this year and next year, so we're doing a little city break in June, and then we'll be going back to Spain at the end of September again, which is the same place that we usually go to. Oh my god, look at my lashes. So being invited for a PR meal when we go to Spain, which is very exciting. Very nice travel plans for this year, which I'm very excited about. I definitely want to start doing a lot more travel content now that life feels back to normal since COVID. I feel like I'm getting a little bit more confident with flying again, because if you don't know, I'm literally like such a wuss and I hate flying. But okay, last for my lips, I'm using the Clinique Almost lipstick in Pink Honey. Miley's come and join me on the chair. I absolutely love this. Again, it's something that I use every day. I started to think I was running out there, but yeah, every single day I use this. I absolutely love it. Just the most gorgeous pink shade, and it makes my lips feel super hydrated. Really, Miley? Where are you gonna go from there? Can't jump on the desk. Do you want me to move these? So that is my everyday winter skincare and makeup routine. I hope you enjoyed watching this little get ready with me and having a bit of a chat. So as I said, lots of plans for videos coming up. Do let me know what you want to see. I will see you in my next video.